One day in a peaceful little village, there was a man named Jonathan. He was a hard-working farmer, working from early morning until late at night. Despite his best efforts, each passing day left him feeling like his life was not progressing. He always wondered, why do I work so hard yet still not feel happy? Is there a way to make each day more meaningful? Unable to bear this feeling any longer, Jonathan decided to seek advice from a wise man in the village, Professor Albert, who was known for his wisdom and life-changing guidance. Jonathan bowed before Professor Albert and asked, "Master, I work every day, yet my life seems stagnant. How can I make each passing day more meaningful and feel truly happy?" Professor Albert smiled and said, "Jonathan, to answer your question, I will tell you a story about another man who once had the same concern. His name was Michael. Michael was a hard-working farmer like Jonathan, but he always felt stuck in his daily routine. One day, an old traveler came to the village and shared 3 golden rules with Michael that changed his life. 1. Start each day with gratitude. 2. Perform at least 1 act of kindness every day. 3. Learn something new each day. Michael was intrigued and decided to try applying these 3 rules. Every morning, as soon as he woke up, Michael closed his eyes and thought about 3 things he was grateful for. First, his health. Second, his loving family. And third, the fertile land he could cultivate. This simple act helped him start each day with a more positive mindset. One day, while working in the field, a friend named David complained to Michael that he was unhappy with his life. Michael shared his gratitude habit and encouraged David to try it. A week later, David returned and said that his mood had improved significantly just by spending a few minutes each morning thinking about the good things in his life. Michael decided to perform at least 1 act of kindness every day. He started with small things like helping neighbors fix their fences, sharing food with those in need, and simply greeting people with a smile. One day while walking home, Michael saw an old man struggling with a broken cart. Without hesitation, he stopped to help fix it. The old man was incredibly grateful and shared that he had once been a successful merchant, but now lived a simple life. Before leaving, the old man said to Michael, "Son, your kindness may seem small, but it can change someone's entire day." Those words stuck with Michael, and he realized that kindness not only brought joy to others, but also made him feel happier himself. Michael realized that if he wanted to improve, he needed to keep learning. He started studying new farming techniques, ways to protect crops from pests, and even financial management skills. One day, he met a farmer named Richard, who had a thriving farm. Michael asked Richard about his secret to success. Richard replied, "I never stop learning from those who are better than me. If I didn't seek new knowledge, my farm wouldn't be as successful as it is today." Those words made Michael realize that learning wasn't just limited to books, but also came from the people around him. He began spending time listening to experienced individuals, reading agricultural books, and experimenting with new techniques on his farm. Gradually, his farm's productivity increased, and he no longer felt stuck in life. After hearing the story, Jonathan reflected deeply. He realized that these 3 rules were not just for Michael, but could help anyone transform their life. From that day on, Jonathan decided to apply them to his own life. He started each day with gratitude, helped those around him, and never stopped learning. Over time, he found his life more meaningful, his work more effective, and he was happier than ever. Years later, Jonathan became one of the most successful and respected farmers in the village. When people asked for his secret, he simply smiled and said, "A better life starts with better days. Start with small changes and you will witness a miraculous transformation." The story of Michael and Jonathan reminds us that happiness and success do not come from big changes overnight, but from small, consistent improvements each day. If you want to make each day better, remember these 3 golden rules. 1. Gratitude. Take time to appreciate what you have. 2. Kindness. A small good deed can change someone's entire day. 3. Learning. Continuously grow and improve yourself. Each day is a new opportunity for change. Start with small actions, and step by step, you will build the life you have always dreamed of.